What is up, everyone? Jermaine, my wild
There's a
panda
lore up
pig.
here, though, I think.
Right now, I'm going to be talking about my ideas and opinions on the Pokemon Go situation. Pokemon Go is a very, very, very famous game at the moment for some reason. It turned out from a joke by Google to Pokemon liking the idea and doing research, I'm presuming, and then it turning out to be a fully fledged game. Too bad Google didn't invest into the idea, but this isn't the first time that they've made a bad. Look, guys, there's a whole 6 people watching Minecraft. People so and so going out to fucking making Australian accounts just to play the game early. Now, the game came out yesterday for the UK, and I went out with a couple of friends. We went on the bus, and we went into town, and we kind of just, had a grand old time catching Pokemon. We just saw all these people, and it was kind of fun. It was kind of these situations where you knew that both parties kind of wanted to say hi, compare Pokemon, and make friends and all that kind of monarchy. But socially awkward people and shit.
We know about everyone here and how great the show is, right? Yeah. However, as most of us are aware, there's a darker side to the fandom which we know pretty well.
Yeah, we can tell. Can you hear that? Shit. Well, oh, fuck, it's crap. There we go. There we go. Can you hear that? You can't hear that, can you? That's the game. It's on the mic. It's on the... There's a gym run by one of the fucking yellows, Zapdos. Oh, I hate when people acting like they know shit. It's like, oh, look, an Electabuzz. Who cares? It was crashing quite a bit. We were capturing Pokemon and wouldn't let me catch that Eevee that I always wanted. But it was fun anyway. I managed to catch a Magikarp twice in a row, but for some reason doesn't like me catching Eevee. So the Pokemon is, it's the game's good. Will it last very long? It really does depend because it's kind of community driven, which is kind of like a red flag because as soon as the community goes, the game is dead. So yeah, but at the moment the game is at its highest point. It's covered by the news, so everyone's like, "Oh shit, stupid game! You failed me on both Eevee." So yeah, there's a lot of landmarks that you can go. There's a bunch of churches, there's a pub. I was screaming because I couldn't catch the Eevee. Of course, when you go into the city centre, all the monuments, all the statues, all the big exotic buildings, and research facilities, and all them shops, Subway, I don't know, all them kind of shops will have stops where you can go, swipe right. And you can claim stuff. Like the library near mine is actually a Pokestop, and yeah, you get 3 Pokeballs and you feel like shit because you walked all the way there with your friends and everyone expected to get eggs. The eggs are ridiculous. They expect you to walk fucking miles, but I guess you can just get a car. I don't know how it works. Yeah, so it's fun anyway. Everyone's saying about all these rare Pokemons and everyone's complaining about a lot of things. First, that there's too many Pidgeys. Well, you live in England, there's too many fucking bloody pigeons anyway. Who gives a shit? Not only that there's not a lot of extreme Pokemons oh cool, look I caught a Lapras. No one said that yet. No one said all these cool execute. I wanna execute. It's not in the system. Do I need to be near a farm? Need eggs? Yeah, there's a lot of microtransactions, which I don't really blame them too much. The game is playable without microtransactions. If you want to be a lazy ass, you can kind of just sit at your home, pay 79p or whatever it is every half an hour, and you just sit there on your phone. Is there any gripes for it? Of course. I've had so many crashes. I've probably lost 4 levels, something ridiculous like that. My phone's buzzing. Wasn't even bloody Pokemon. God damn. Yeah, in general. Everyone's causing all these issues. Of course, you can't catch all these wild Pokemon that are, quite rare, and you always get the basic versions. You don't get the stage 1 or the stage 2s of them. But, in general, it's a really fun and interesting game. I urge people who aren't Pokemon fans even just to try it out. It's got the first 151. Everyone knows them. If you don't know them all, you at least know, 20 of them. A Pidgey, a Caterpie, all them stuff. The starters. 5 legendaries, you're good. You can learn about the Pokemons as well. Cool, I just caught a Sheldon. Of course, I want that thing on my life. I live in quite a big city, so it's fine for me. But in smaller towns and cities that are quite small and compact, that don't have many landmarks and many stops and many people in the area, I can imagine this game becoming dry quite quickly because you need to move around quite a long distance throughout the town just to get to certain stops. It is quite a good exercise. We did walk quite a bit of kilometers anyway, and we got some hatching eggs, inserting the John Cena meme around the place. Yeah, am I gonna play it for? I don't know if I'm gonna play it for a bit. I mean, I'll try it. You know, my mates are gonna probably be like, "Do you wanna go out for it?" You know, that's an incentive to go out, which is quite good. I like it. So I'm socializing, which is fucking fun. We haven't really had this experience in a while because the main issue with Pokemon was that it's like, oh cool, you can play with your friends and stuff. It's like, yeah, they need to like spend £100 on a DS, and then they need to spend like an extra 35 on the game, and then you've got to have the versions, you've got to be connected to Wi-Fi. If not, you've got to connect to the Bluetooths with each other, and it's like, so yeah, with this, it's just, it doesn't use that much data, by the way, if anyone's wondering. It doesn't use, you can like use it for a couple of days if you have a certain plan, if you top it up quite a bit, and you don't need to waste too much time. So yeah, it's a good game. I suggest everyone trying it out at least for a couple of minutes. Even just catch your starter. Say you've tried it, and you can get off. You can have the little, which starter should I pick? Should it be a Squirtle or a Bulbasaur, or should I find Pikachu again?